Hey guys, it's Alex and Jim here. We're back to do another ERB reaction video. Oh!
Huh? You expecting someone?
No, I'll go and see.
Interruptions.
Hello?
Hi, Thor here.
Oh no! Hey guys, sorry about the interruption. We're back and we're ready.
We're going to be reacting to Thor versus Zeus today, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the battle.
Room for a little one, guys. Hey, whoa, with my hammer, innit? Hang on, I'm just going to grab it.
Can we get serious now?
Hi, I'm Forrest, and I'm here with the Jackpot Golden Boys.
Yeah.
Was that good?
Amazing, yeah.
That was awesome.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
Thunder straight away. Thor's already won.
Thunder.
I like the strings. Feels like God music. Like me music.
How dare you challenge my immortal throne? I'm a father of the gods. Put your daddy on the phone. Baby,
Straight away. Boom. You're just a little boy. Put your daddy on the phone. Love it.
Recruits, cause when Zeus lets loose, I'll put your cross dressing naked and nude. I'm like Medusa, I've shown a motherfucker if he looks at me wrong. I'm a bull getting bitches with my swan song. I'm a boy like
A bull. What was it? Let's go back.
fucker if he looks at me wrong. I'm a bull getting bitches with my swan song.
So I'm a bull getting bitches with my swan schlong. So there's a bit of wordplay with swan song there. But he turned into a bull and a swan on separate occasions to seduce women. Because that's how you do it, I think.
Filthy. And check out the bull on the couch, just giving out the vibes.
Brilliant.
For recruits, cause when Zeus lets loose, I'll put your cross dressing naked and nude. I'm like Medusa, I've shown a motherfucker if he looks at me wrong. I'm a bull getting bitches with my swan song. I'm a boy like Poseidon Strider. Rhymes colder than the frosted balls. Hey, yo,
Testicles.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
Second time today.
Running theme. Check out the behind the scenes. You can see how they made them.
I'm a boy like Poseidon Strider. Rhymes colder than the frosted balls. Hey, yo, forgery taught you shape-shifting rapist. I get a taste of the Scandinavian greatness.
Oh.
Yes. So then pulling him up on the fact that you shouldn't probably turn into a bull and a swan.
Yes.
It's not that cool.
Yes.
But yeah.
And some great rhyming patterns going on there as well.
Oh yeah.
Shape-shifting rapist and get a taste of my Scandinavian anus. I think that's what the word. I think that's what the word was. But yeah, just really cool. So many rhymes on that letter A. It's so much internal rhyme that you get really cool rhythms.
Yeah.
With those accents. Da 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 da. It's just really cool writing.
Forced by my rage and thunderstorm force. Cause I don't get nice, I get Norse.
Sorry, really quick. Little Loki there pops in. Loki from the Thor films. What's he called? I forgot his name, but check him out.
And thunderstorm force. Cause I don't get nice, I get Norse. Boy, and we'll fight it out. But keep your ass guard up. I Ragnarok the house. You tongue kiss.
Yeah, see that arse guard up? We had boxing gloves on.
Yeah.
What's this line? You tongue kiss your sister.
Yeah, because that's what Zeus did, didn't he?
Oh right, yeah.
Well, he did more than that actually, but we don't necessarily need to touch on that. But yeah, he did that.
That's a boy and we'll fight it out. But keep your ass guard up. I Ragnarok the house. You tongue kiss your sister. That's grosser than a gorget. I'm the thunder down under nailing Natalie Portman. Who would
Pause it there again a sec.
Always worth mentioning if you've nailed Natalie Portman, I would say.
Be rude not to, and it's
Nailed as well.
Aha.
with his how to demonstrate with a hammer.
I thought you never kissed and tell, Mike.
I never kissed anyone
Ever.
Full stop.
Thor turns into Chris Hemsworth, the version of Thor.
kiss your sister? That's grosser than a gorget. I'm the thunder down under nailing Natalie Portman.
Oh,
Who would
yeah.
ever worship someone as abusive as Zeus is so ruthless that humans are crew is like the clash of douches. Ruling over the greats of people weak and fright. I'd spit in your face, but you'd probably like it.
Yeah, because he's dirty.
That was
But what were
crazy.
you going to say?
Yeah.
Lloyd rapping then was just insane.
Oh, yeah.
Again, it's hard to concentrate on the lyrics because the background scene is so crazy. This is just like intense. Everyone's on fire.
So much detail. Someone getting skewered and there's bits of blood in Lego form.
Yeah, it's very intense. The whole thing's intense.
Decapitated heads. But yeah.
How do you even go about doing this with Lego? I mean, stop motion.
Yeah.
Can't wait to speak to you later on, Forrest. We're looking forward to it.
It's crazy.
Your sister, that's grosser than a gorgon. I'm the thunder down under yelling Natalie Portman. Who would ever worship someone as abusive as Zeus is? So ruthless that human to crew is like the clash of the douches. Ruling over the Greeks, of people weak and fright. I'd spit in your face, but you'd probably like it. Only a mindless fool would knock the fathers of philosophy. My Greeks built the bedrock of democracy. With astronomy, they charted out the movements of my kin. All the
Background there.
Yeah.
The astronomy.
Keep that going for a sec.
my Greeks built the bedrock of democracy. With astronomy, they charted out the movement.
Look at that. The astronomy, but I can spot some glasses. Definitely nice Peter's glasses there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a real
Look over
constellation.
the left shoulder.
Who's that?
For my kin.
There's a bit of a duck.
A bit of a duck. Got any grapes? And I can think I see Forrest logo.
That's Dutch.
That looks like a bit of a dong down there. Anyway, guys, leave us a comment if you spot some more star signs.
And all the peeps on Mount Olympus and me the kingpin.
Even them, sorry, there's all them gods there. Let us know. Do you know who all them are?
I wouldn't know. Well,
Astronomy, they
there's
charted
obviously
out the
Poseidon
movements
on
of my
one side,
kin. All the peeps.
Poseidon on the other side, but that's a lot of detail, that isn't it? That's just going.
You
for
guys
us.
out there will know. You guys, inform us.
So I'm just going to do a little bit of research.
Well, that might be his sister, Hera, that we were mentioning earlier.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Some Mount Olympus and me the kingpin. Let this sink in. I'm about to rain on your parade. She trigger finger quicker with the bolts that who say your
That's a cool
history.
line.
I'll be the first to put it.
Trigger finger. Quicker than.
Fastest man in the world.
Yeah.
So,
Don't get.
oh, he was back then anyway. Is he still running?
Right, MC Hammer just got struck twice by grease lightning. Rain, old man, this is hard.
Quick shout out to MC Hammer
Jim's a fan.
of that song.
Put it right, MC Hammer just got struck twice by grease lightning. Rain, old man, this is hard.
Sorry, what about MC Hammer's other hits?
Well, we can talk about those later. Leave a comment saying all of MC Hammer's hits.
Cheers.
A drizzle. You couldn't give the women in my homeland a sniffle. You can keep your astronomer. I'll sail with the conquerors for thousands of kilometers, discovering the continents. I'm alpha dog dominant. You can't beat me. I will drop you like Greece's GDP. Send you deeper underground.
So
Political.
yeah,
It's pretty cool. Well, back for the time. When did this come out?
2014.
Right.
Greece's economic crisis.
Have they got out of that now, or are they, I thought they were still broke, as far as I knew.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments.
That's a cool line. Alpha dog.
Yeah.
So alpha,
Alpha, Greek.
being A as well in the
Nice.
alphabet.
Is that the alpha dog that they're throwing off the ship?
Looks like it, yeah.
It's a bit tight.
There's a bit, yeah.
Dominant. You can't beat me. I will drop you like Greece's GDP. Send you deeper underground than the depths of your Hades. Now make like your daddy and swallow my baby. You think the
I don't
underworld?
understand it. What's swallowing the babies about?
Zeus's father,
Yeah, he ate his sons.
Oh, right.
because he was afraid that they might overthrow him.
Oh yeah,
That's what you do, isn't it? When you
yeah. You want to keep your position as king.
yeah.
Eat the kids.
Right, yeah. Makes sense.
Here's the ruler of the sky. You're joking. Loki must have written your line. By the time I finish ripping you with wits and rhymes, you'll need a lighter for your shield, cause a Viking just died.
It's pretty
That was
cool.
ace, yeah. Just going back to Loki again, and then what was that? The basically setting ships on fire.
Yeah, you get a
when,
lighter.
Yeah, lighter for your ship, yeah.
well, when Vikings die, they set the boat on fire, and
I finish ripping you with wits and rhymes. You'll need a lighter for your shield, cause a Viking just died. Your glory days are over. Oracle should have told you. Take your wrinkly tits back in your toga like Opa. Here, take these drachma for your...
sorry, all these clever comments, and
And the knob gag. You can't beat it.
well, you
Like-
can. Oh,
eyes. When you get to River Styx, tell your three-headed bitch I say hi.
Ah, three-headed bitch. Oh, right at the end there. But awesome line.
that was
Three-headed dog.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, Cerberus was he called?
Let's just
Might be
say
wrong
that
with
again.
that.
For your eyes. When you get to River Styx, tell your three-headed bitch I say hi.
nice.
Favorite lines.
Hey guys, let us know in the comments your favourite lines. Now, I'm going to continue with this ongoing theme. So I'm going to go with the rhymes colder than the frosty balls of your giants.
I'm going to go with MC Hammer just got struck twice by grease lightning.
I'm going to go with one that we didn't go over earlier, but we definitely should have, because there's so much rhyme within like 2 lines, right? So the one that goes, Who would never worship someone as abusive as Zeus is? You're ruthless to humans. Your crew is like the clash of the douches.
Whoa, whoa! Hey guys, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave us a comment. Let us know which battle we should react to next. And also like and subscribe. Stick around to watch Forrest. The interview is going to be awesome. And also check out our song with Epic Lloyd. It's called Blue Skies. Cheers.
It's so cold your head hurts. You better bring your sweatshirt and stretch first. But if you catch that bug, you'll never get enough. It's like a drug that never ever ever gets worse. So paddle out. I'll send them out the back door. I'm sitting on my surfing board. Don't care, boy, you know more.
Hey.
And we
That's
are
a
live.
Don't say it.
Hey Forrest, welcome.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. We've got some questions for you. So
And thanks for making us look so cool as the Weasley Brothers. as
yeah.
Yeah, you guys did an awesome job.
So let's jump into some questions.
well. Cool. So, question 1. How did you meet the ERB crew?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I met Pete through this company we were both signed under called Maker Studios at the time. They're no longer around. They were dissolved. They were bought by Disney and dissolved. And Disney for a time actually owned Epic Rap Battles, which is really funny. Because it's not really like in the Disney brand. And they actually had a line in the Walt Disney episode. I think it was like it's one of my favorite episodes. It's like Stanley versus Jim Henson. And at the end, Walt Disney comes in and he has a line like, actually, I own this whole series. But yeah, that's how we met, through that same company that we were both signed under. I think I kind of created the job for myself. I think I told a producer who worked with Pete. I didn't really know Pete that well at the time. It'd be cool to do an epic rap battle or something. Or I mentioned it in Lego or whatever. And then she said that to Pete, and Pete was super on board. He was called me the next day and he's like, yeah, let's do it or whatever.
Did Pete watch some of your other videos and then, become a fan of your work?
We actually collaborated on an intro for his Monday show. He used to do this vlog series where he'd answer viewer questions and stuff. Yeah, I did the intro for him in Lego, and he used that for a while. I think I was probably 17 when I shot that for him.
Wow.
Something like that. And then I moved out to LA and we got to know each other better.
Dante, we did have a question for one of our Patreons, Lisa, asking, what do you do with all the Lego after you finish with those amazing sets?
Well, unfortunately, I can't keep all the sets put together because I need to repurpose the bricks for future builds. Yeah. So they do get destroyed and sorted, basically, which takes a lot of time. But there's plenty of photographs of them. So, I just don't have the space to store them either. That's the other thing. Yeah, I have a few standing sets, like the Batcave that I use for my Lego Batman animations. I'm never going to destroy that one without keep reusing it. But it does take up a lot of space. So you got to be selective with what you save.
The next question was, what's the biggest issue and the biggest benefit about working with Lego?
Well, the biggest benefit is that it saves space. It's not very messy. So you can build really large scale sets in a very small area. Whereas if you were using puppets, traditional kind of puppet animation, like you see on Robot Chicken or something like that, or even Coraline or the Leica movies, those puppets, they're about, yay big or sometimes even bigger. So the sets have to be massive, and they're usually created out of foam core and all sorts of carcinogenic, kind of materials. It's kind of mucky, messy. Yeah. Whereas Legos are very pristine, clean bricks. They don't really get damaged, unless you damage them in the making of the video, which I have done. I destroy a lot of Lego. But in terms of disadvantages, they are really tiny, so it's harder to animate. And then they're also just kind of expensive, So on the Harry Potter one, I spent a good few $1,000s just on getting the Lego bricks that I need. In addition to the stuff I already have.
Brilliant.
One thing I'm curious about. There's so many, especially in the Harry Potter Luke Skywalker one, there's so many different books, so many different scenes, and literally just so much going on in general.
Yeah, a lot of switches, a lot of changes.
Yeah, and I was just wondering, how long does it take to make that entire thing?
We probably spent a month or two constructing the sets, and then the actual animation took, I think, another 2 months or so. So altogether, I think we spent around 4 to 5 months on the video. We'd shoot during the day and I'd do VFX at night. But kind of after we wrapped up shooting, there's still a good amount of mouth animation to do, and that took about two or 3 weeks. I tried to give the characters a lot more facial expressions. You can see they blink a lot more, and their mouths are phonetically synced to the singing. So that kind of took a long time to integrate and make it look real and not to just paste it on there. my wife also helped like build Lego and sort Lego and stuff. So the three of us were just like hanging out every day, like working on this project, and it was just a blast. Like if I could do that every day for the rest of my life, I totally would.
Yeah, cool, yeah. That sounds good.
That 5 months was worth it because it's like, you know, so many people will enjoy it and it'll always just be online. So it's part of the epic rap battle history. Epic rap battles of history now. Yeah, and you know, like every single corner of the frame is going to be like seen or analyzed or talked about. Like even like epic rap battles wiki page, like there's some like diehard fans on there who like catalog like every single appearance and occurrence and trivia and like mistakes. There's like a whole mistake section. So if like he gets something wrong in like the track, like the subtitles, that'll be called out. So you really have to like watch yourself. You know, it has to be really pristine, like the final product.
I was gonna say you should just say, "Shut up, you nerds."
I know, right?
It's
yeah,
cool,
yeah. There was like one mistake that, I mean, the video was like perfect, and then I noticed like one masking error, like on one of the words, like where like a character was supposed to be in front of the word, and like just the mask like got messed up in the edit somewhere.
Noticed that,
and that still haunts me to this day. I think about it every time I watch the video. I'm like, God damn it, it was perfect. But we just, you know, you miss things, you know, sometimes when there's so much going on.
Forrest, what was the complicated scene or the most complicated set that you've worked on during, you know, one of the battles?
I think the largest set we did for the Luke and Harry video was the Tatooine hangar with the big Millennium Falcon. And that was like the big official Lego USC Millennium Falcon, which I think is like $900. So like this thing's massive. Like you can get like the playset Millennium Falcon, which is like about, you know, yay big, and that's just for like the figures. That's like $120 or something. And we got one of those and we built it, and it just didn't impress us enough. It wasn't like full scale to the minifigure size. It just didn't seem like grand enough for this epic video. So we actually I rented a USC Millennium Falcon, which is like way bigger. We built it, and we had to construct this massive set around it. So that set ended up, I used like every single light that I owned, and even bought some new lights just to light the thing. You know, back in the day, like there are certain things that might be like more challenging. Like if there are a lot of characters, that'll just take a lot of time. And the Luke Skywalker and Harry video, where Harry's in Diagon Alley, and there's just tons of characters all around him. And it's a very short sequence in the video, but it took Sean like 2 days to animate just because it was such a long shot of so many characters in the scene. So he has to keep track of like 20, 30 plus characters at once. So that takes a while, but it's not really that hard. It's just, you just have to have like patience, because like every frame is going to take you a long time to get right. And then you shoot the frame and then there's no going back. Like once you move on to the next frame, it's not like computer animation where you can just like tweak something later or delete a character or add more characters. It's like every frame has to linearly move forward into the next.
Why'd you like killing Dane Cook?
This is funny. Like back in the day when I was first starting out brick filming, there's kind of this website called brickfilms.com, which turned into like bricksinmotion.com. And a lot of the members there, they would do like test animations, and it was just this running gag where like Dane Cook would be killed in the most brutal ways imaginable. So, you know, he'd be like set on fire or fall out of a window or something like that. I don't know why. I guess people just don't like Dane Cook. I don't know. We kind of needed a guy to get turned into stone in that moment. So we're like, it's got to be Dane Cook, you know. He I guess he deserves it. I don't know.
Hey, what are your plans for the future work-wise? Have you got anything in the pipeline?
Yeah, right now I'm working at Robot Chicken, which is like a show on Adult Swim. It's kind of what got me into stop motion. So it's really cool to have the opportunity to work at the studio that produces it. So I'm working there full time. But once that gig is up, I think I'm going to start focusing on my YouTube channel again. I try to balance like studio gigs with like my own stuff and like doing jobs for people. So once that's up at the end of the summer, I'm going to start working on my own Lego Batman series again.
Oh, cool.
Which is like, yeah, this is the series I do where Batman and Robin, like it's kind of a comedic take on it, where it's like a parody. And I've been doing it for a super long time. So I'm excited to do another episode of that.
Speaking of Lego Batman and destroying Lego, I watched one earlier when Bruce Wayne's parents get killed. I noticed there's holes in the Lego. Did you have to like drill into him and stuff? Or
yeah, I've got like a special tool where like it can just create these really small holes. So I drilled into him and used like red, just simple like red paint from a craft store for the blood. And it shows up really good on camera, and it looks really gruesome.
Lego horror movie would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. I've never made anything like that, but like, yeah, I've thought about it. And I've seen some brick films where it's like really freaky, really trippy. There's actually one, I wouldn't really call it a horror movie, but it's called The Magic Portal. Yeah, it was like a film that was shot in the 80s. Like, it was like one of the first Lego brick films ever made.
Oh, wow.
I don't think we can chat to you without mentioning Duck Song. Any plans for the duck in the future?
Yeah, actually, I got big plans right now. I have a Duck Song in real life coming out this summer. So we shot it already.
Yeah.
We built the lemonade stand. You can see on my Instagram. And I got my actor friend here, Chase, to play the lemonade stand man. I got him in like a blue turtleneck. Oh. And the duck is going to be computer generated. So it's like a CGI recreation of like that 2D art. Because I made the original video in Paint when I was like 14. So the most basic, thing. I made it like in a day. So I just did a shot-for-shot recreation of that, and the CGI is looking really beautiful on the duck. I don't want to reveal what he looks like yet. I posted a little teaser on my Instagram of like kind of him silhouetted. Sure. Yeah, that's coming. So it'll be the Duck Song IRL.
Is it the same song in the background, or has the song been redone?
No, it's going to be the same song. I thought about maybe like changing the instrumentation or something but I think we'll just stick with the same one, because it might be too weird if it's like a different, type of different version of the song.
So when you were 14, I'm guessing you didn't really imagine it was going to be such a mentally crazily big stuff.
No. Yeah, like I just was messing around. Yeah, I was just having fun on the internet. Wasn't created to be any kind of like viral video, like mega success thing. But, I think that's part of why it is so successful. It's got that kind of wholesome charm to it. The duck's super cool. I feel like that's going to be like my legacy. Like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to like top that in terms of success, but like, I'm going to keep trying.
Man, you smashed it with the videos. We love it. All the hard work you put into it with your team. It's incredible. And I'm glad that it got the views and the respect that it deserves,
Yeah, I'm super digging all the stuff that you guys put out too. I watch all your stuff, and yeah, it's like it's cool to see the enthusiasm and the passion and like the friendship and camaraderie that you guys have. Yeah, it's super inspiring. Hopefully we can work together at some point on like a project like in the future. That'd be fun.
Really?
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. When something comes up, I'll definitely let you guys know. There might be like a spot to work in some kind of like original music into the next Batman episode.
I am a bit of a Batman fan, so I did bring my Lego Batman set.
Oh, sweet. Which one is that?
It's like the...
Oh, right on.
It's got the little penguin as well with his floating duck.
Nice.
This is my effort. I've kind of half got through just the boat.
Okay, yeah, it's a start.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's meant to feel sorry for me. Just this is all I've done. But I managed to put Batman's cape. I managed to put the cape on and get my little penguin's hat on, so I've got them too.
Oh, that's a cool cape. I haven't seen that. That's a big Batman cape.
Something.
That's what we should have used instead of the CGI. We should have just had one of you guys play the duck. It would have been just as good, and we would have saved all that CGI money.
So I just want to thank you, Forrest, for joining us, and it's a great job on the videos. So we'll say bye-bye.
Cheers, Forrest.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Next time.
Yeah.
See you soon, man.
Yeah.